So, why do we post our checks and pictures and everything? Because of this. Alright, stranger, it's been forever since we chatted, but I got to ask, what's the Kyani thing you're doing? Okay?
I got one after I posted one of Natalie's checks when I first got here, and I've already landed a meeting Wednesday evening with the lady too as well, just from the checks.
Alright?
Yeah.
So let
I've
people know.
gotten 3 replies since I posted my check. Hey, what is this?
Okay? And then
Have more information.
after you get that, guys, you set up a meeting. Like, I actually have to go and do my meeting too. So you have to do something.
You guys
Really?
get good at promoting events like that?
Really?
Yeah, you have it.
Cool. Okay. So, first of all, does everybody have the app downloaded?
Who does not
That
have
didn't
the,
sound-
the app
It
downloaded?
didn't sound like everybody has the app downloaded.
Yeah.
Who does not have it downloaded?
It's a free
So
app.
everybody has it downloaded?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
The Team Fusion
Yes.
Who here has been in the business longer than 2 weeks? Okay. 3 weeks? A month? A week? Okay. So, how many people? Whoa! How many people have invited a few people to presentations before? Okay. Have y'all been inviting to Tuesday events, or was it more like a home meeting? Both. Okay. Which one of y'all do y'all feel like you'll have better success with, or less? You're having better success with Tuesday, or okay?
I have better success with Tuesday events.
Okay. Why do you think that is?
I,
Probably because of you. Some people are scared to invite people to their own house. It's easier for them to invite.
showing up. Is that what you mean?
Do what?
The success on them showing up, or them signing up.
No, the success of you having, yeah, I mean, I guess so, yeah, them actually, you giving the invite and them actually showing up to the event. So, obviously, if you start to think about things from that perspective of why is one working better than the other, it shouldn't. One shouldn't be working better than the other, honestly. And honestly, if one was working better than the other, it should be in your house. And you think about it, why is that? Because people, hopefully they trust you if you're their friend, right? But what I want to talk about real quickly is, what are we saying different? Why are you more excited to have them come over to a hotel event on a Tuesday than you are to actually have them over at your house and talk to them as a friend? You know what I mean? And so, jeez. Sorry about that, guys. Complete silence. So I want to give you guys some perspective that if you understand for yourself at a higher level, then it's going to make the entire inviting process a lot easier. Because the biggest problem people have when they're inviting isn't necessarily that they say the wrong thing, it's how it comes across. And I learned it's not what you say, it's how you say it, right? And so one of the things that really helped me out was processing in my own mind what this opportunity was, what it compared to outside of network marketing, what it compared to inside of network marketing, what it could do for my own life as well as countless other people's lives. And I thought about it from my own perspective of what else out there can provide a type of lifestyle like this where we can have income coming in that's not tied to a job, it's not tied to the hours of our day, that can allow us to be able to live life with the people that mean the most to us. What else can do that? There are some other things, right? But at the end of the day, nothing else out there, in my opinion, can provide that type of lifestyle for myself or anybody that has the willingness to learn and to really become good at it. And so, in my own mind, thinking about people that are superstar salesmen, right? They can make a lot of money, but how much are they actually working? They're working a ton. right? They may make, maybe $15,000 a month, which is good, but it's at the sacrifice of, probably 6 or 7 days a week sometimes, right? And so if you think about, what if we could show somebody a way to be able to earn that same type of income, do it in a way that has really a level playing field for anybody. Doesn't matter your background, your ethnicity, doesn't matter any of these things. Doesn't matter if you've been from Yale or jail, right? But no, seriously. And so if you think about it like that, what if we could give somebody their time back? Like, what if we could allow them to live life again the way that they are with the income, but the way that they want to with the rest of their time? And so from that perspective, why would I feel bad approaching somebody about that? Like people act like we're trying to shove Brussels sprouts down somebody's throat. Like, this is ice cream we're giving people. Stop trying to convince them. You know what I mean? It's something that you have to really understand for yourself at the highest level. What does this mean for me, and what can it mean for other people? Right? So if we know that this can provide a type of lifestyle that, in my opinion, nothing else out there can, right? I don't know anywhere else that you can see friends of yours starting a business brand new and a year later be making over $200,000 a month. Do you? I don't. So, perspective. Is there anything else better out there? No. Now, from the product, do we believe in the product?
Yes.
Do we think that this is actually a product that can benefit people?
Yes.
Do we think this is a product that can benefit anybody?
Yes.
Okay. So if we have an opportunity to be able to make money where it's not tied to the hours of our day, and we have a product that can make a difference in anybody's life, anybody's, why would we not share it with somebody? How selfish would that be of us to not give them the opportunity to at least say no? You know what I mean? And so if you think about it from that perspective, now you're not going to be afraid to give somebody a call because you know what you have your hands on. You believe in it. It's not, hey man, you want to make some money, like I'm working on this thing that it may or may not work out, I don't know, but there's potential to make some money here. There's a difference between that and like being genuine with somebody. Like, hey bro, listen, you and I have been friends for a long time. I know your family, I know your kids, I know what you're going through right now. I know you want to be able to spend more time with them. I know you want to be able to pay off your house a lot sooner. I know you're sick of car payments and all that stuff. Listen, I think I found a way where we can be able to alleviate your stress, take care of your mortgage, pay that off fast, take care of your car payments, and be able to get you out of that dead-end job that you've been in. What are you doing Tuesday night? So, think about starting from the genuine perspective, obviously, caring about other people and other people's lives. If you really care about their lives, and you really care, you want them to come see at least what this can provide for themselves. It's not you coming at it from a selfish perspective of saying, hey, I'm trying to hit Jade, I need one more person. But it's saying, hey, listen, I have something that I know can make a difference for you and your family, and it's through a product that I know 100% that can really impact the overall quality of your life. And so, from that perspective, we can be able to give a powerful invitation that people don't feel like you're trying to get something out of it, right? My mentor always taught me that people do not care what you know until they know how much you care, right? And so that's the biggest thing, is really understanding for yourself and really believing in this opportunity yourself. And I can tell you, if you think about what your life is going to look like when you're a ruby, an emerald, or a diamond, and you can imagine yourself in that life right now. If you're making an extra $9,000 a month of passive income that hits your mailbox every single month like clockwork. It's like Natalie got how many checks today?
3. I got 3.
You got 3, Donnie got 3.
I got 3. I got one.
And I think it added up to about $3,000
For the both of y'all or just for you?
just
That's
in
fair.
That's
in
not
1
bad.
week. So this month I'll probably total.
Well, I
close
guess-
to about 9.
It'll be 6 because my money's her money and her money's her money. So
We know who's been doing the training around here.
So, all right. So,
So she got 6 checks, guys. Just 3 of them had my name on it.
so imagine that's your situation right now. Imagine that's your reality right now. If you had 3 checks that came in today, that you were just you were literally in Vegas for almost a week, and you just got 3 checks today. Feel pretty excited, right? Feel pretty good. What if you didn't have that job that you have right now? What if you didn't have to trade that time for money? Did you feel pretty good? Your car was paid for. You had, imagine how low your stress levels would be. And this is one thing that's crazy that I know too, because I came from the fitness industry. You realize how much disease is lifestyle related and caused by stress. Yeah. And what if we could help somebody live a life that's just less stressed? Let's not even say that they're making $100,000 a month or $50,000 a month or even 10. Let's say that they're just making what they make now, but from the comfort of their own home and sharing a product that makes a difference in somebody else's life. That's a good place to be at, a really good place to be at. And so with that mentality and that kind of bird's eye view of what we have our hands on, now we can give a quality invitation. Because we can call somebody and we can be genuine about it, right? And so going over these scripts, I put these together pretty quickly. These are going to be good for you to use as kind of an outline for any basic conversation that you could have with somebody, to invite them to take a look at the presentation, whether that is in person or through the application, which I really like, because then if we get somebody to view the presentation, the webinar on the app first, and then they have more questions or interested, then we can say, great, I know that you're serious about finding out more about how this could make a difference in your life. What are you doing Tuesday night? Or what are you doing next time we're having a meeting, right? So then we can have everybody that comes to the home meeting already know about the business, already know what they're coming to. It's a second exposure, and 90% of second exposures get started. That's a pretty good place to be in, okay? So read along with me as I start. And you can make up a name whenever you see, hey, okay? This is how I was taught when I was first starting in network marketing. I was always taught to clear the time first. If we're wanting to have somebody either watch a video or actually come to a presentation, it's important to clear the time first, because then they can't say, I'm busy. Right? What if we could already take that out of the equation, and we know that they're not doing anything, so then they have to be there. It's a good place to be, right? So, hey Donnie, what are you doing tomorrow night at 7:30, bro?
Nothing.
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 Wow. So,
Hey, you literally just said that. It's awesome. Hey man, do you want to make some extra money?
yeah.
Cool. Well, great. Listen, I just met a guy or a girl, whoever it is that introduced you to the business, okay, who is extremely successful in business. He's actually expanding a $250 million nutraceutical company in the area, and they're actually looking for a few key people that can help develop this thing from the ground up. Listen, I don't know if it'll be a good fit or not, but I can send you a link with some more information. When's the soonest you could take 30 minutes out of your day to check everything out? We can chat afterwards.
I guess we'll take a look at it tonight.
Cool. Okay, so now, if I'm inviting to a Tuesday event, that's going to be a little bit different. Okay, then it's going to be something like, listen, I don't know if it's going to be a good fit for you or not, but listen, I'm actually meeting with him or her tomorrow night at 7:30 in Addison. They're having a big company launch event, and I wanted to, extend the invitation because I told him a little bit about you, and he's looking forward to meeting you. Great, I'll pick you up at 6. Dress sharp. You're going to want to impress this guy. Oh, when you see the cars these guys are driving, you're going to be blown away. Now, you think anybody's going to be like, oh, is this one of those things? When people ask you that, it's because you make it sound like one of those things. Don't make it sound like one of those things. Right? Because when you make it sound like every other thing that they've been pitched in network marketing before, their walls immediately go up and they don't want to hear anything. Anything you say to them, it goes in one ear and out the other. But if you approach it this way, where A, you're already clearing the time for them to take a look at it, whether it's in person or doing a webinar. Hey, man, what are you doing right now? Right? You could say that if you want to watch a webinar. What are you doing right now? Nothing. Great. Listen, you have 30 minutes to check something out? Yeah, what is it? Well, listen, man, I actually just got started working with a guy that's extremely successful in business, and this guy, like you, would be blown away with what he's done. But he's expanding a ground floor company that's in the nutraceutical health and wellness industry, and these guys are absolutely freaking killing it. But I got lucky. I'm actually getting to work with him, and he told me he's looking for a couple of good people. And bro, when he told me what he's looking for, I thought of you, man. Listen, check this thing out. I'm going to call you in 30 minutes. Okay? I'll be down with the app, watch it in 30 minutes, and then you just get on the phone with them, and afterwards you're like, hey, what did you like best? Whatever they say, you say, me too. Me too. I like the car program. Me too. I like the money. Me too. Right? I liked the system. Me too. And that'll give you a good idea of what personality type they are. Right? And so from there, it's extremely simple. Okay? If you look down towards the bottom of that first section of the script, okay? When you call back, hey Donnie, what'd you like best about everything?
The money.
Me too, man. Listen, so you see opportunity for yourself?
Yeah.
And pay attention too, because the way you say it is important. Okay? Because if you say it assumptively, they're naturally going to agree with you. Even if they maybe don't, they're still going to agree with you. It's like if you say, man, the sky's purple, right? Right? It's like you naturally want to, but you don't believe it. But you naturally want to. So be assumptive in the way that you are talking to people. Okay? Bro, listen, what you like best about it? Yeah, me too. Listen, so you see opportunity for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, let's do this, man. Why don't we go ahead and get you set up so we can start making money right away. You have your app on you right now? It's pulled up?
Yeah.
Cool. Go ahead and go to the guest section, the sign up tab. Go ahead and start entering your information. You're going to put my site name there, and the rest of it's going to be yours. But I'm excited to work with you. It's going to be pretty cool. So think about this. If you can, so many people too, they wait way too long to close the person. Like the person's interested. Why would you wait to get them to a meeting to sign them up? They're ready to go, sign them up. If they give you resistance, if they're like, oh, I still don't know, then we can, if you look at the next part, we can set up a 3-way call with the upline. Okay? Well, listen, I understand. I was the same way. Listen, why don't I put you on the phone with this guy? This guy's like, you have no idea. When you're talking about somebody that's successful but easy to talk to, that's this guy. Like, he really cares about people. And I know that, bro, you and him working together, if he likes you, you're going to be freaking on board with this for sure. Let me see if I can set that up. Yeah. Set up a 3-way call with the upline, and then let the upline help them make the best decision, right? The upline still can't help them come to that conclusion for themselves. Then we'll get them to a Tuesday night event. That will close them. 100%. Okay?
They've gone that far anyways.
They're committed.
They're interested. They just need some social proof.
It sounds really bad. My old mentor, my old mentor lacked a little bit of integrity, and won't go there, but he taught me this way of looking at it. He said, Sean, if a girl goes out on a date with you, and you don't close the deal, and you go out on another date with her, she's asking for you to close the deal. I'm married. So, he said if she goes out with you for a third time and you don't close the deal, there's something wrong with you. But that was giving you perspective of the same application here. If somebody is going through that process, they're serious about it. They're serious. All they need is just a few more pieces of information to push them over the fence to make that decision.
This week I did 5 or 6 presentations.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of them were like super excited.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 of them go through and put their information in, and then when it came time to pay, they said, "I'm not going to wait for it." Well, how do you combat that? Because you chop your finger up, and you come to somebody and say, "Hey, for $600, I can get your finger back," and I have no problem.
Yeah.
I'll come up with $600.
Right. So there's a lot of different ways to approach it. Honestly, there's you can approach it from the perspective of putting it on somebody else to tell them to come up with the money. Like you could say, "Hey, I understand. Money's tight for you right now. Listen, obviously, I know you're serious about this. Why don't I see if I can get Donnie on the phone right now and see if we can maybe put together a game plan for you." And then after that, Donnie can get on the phone and be like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm excited to work with you. Listen, what other resources do we have available? Do you have a credit card? Who could we borrow the money from? Did you get a loan? Did you borrow money from 6 different people, $100 each? Right? If you have somebody that, if you have a check coming in on Friday, it's Monday, you're obviously going to get started Friday, right? Well, then why don't we see if we can borrow the money from somebody and just pay them back to your check on Friday? So, if you have a credit card, great. Why don't we leverage the bank's money that you have 30 days to pay it back with no interest and get Kyani money to pay it back? Then you're in the business for free. And so the upline can go through different options for them, or you could, go through that yourself if you wanted to. It's just kind of up to you.
What's been better? What's been more effective for you?
Depends on your confidence level. And if you're confident about it and you know that they're serious, then you can do it. But the edification level always does make a difference. Because if you can say, "Hey, listen, my sponsor, my upline, Donnie, this guy, he hit Ruby in like record times, he's killing it right now. Why don't we see if we can get him on the phone right now? Because I know you're serious. He's looking for the right people right now to really take this thing to the next level."
Because I am.
Yeah. And so, this is something that really is important too, because you can leverage the edification to give you ridiculous results. Because if you say something like that, then, like we put him on the phone with Donnie, then Donnie can say, "Listen, man, the people I'm working with right now, they're hitting Sapphire the first 30 days. I'm confident if you're getting started, like if you find the money in the next 24, 48 hours, I know just from the fact that you did whatever it took to find the money, that you're somebody I want to work with."
So taking it to the next level, the people that I have meetings with on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do then?
Hello? So, same thing.
Without compromising your integrity.
Same thing. So, yeah, just say, "Hey, man, I was talking to actually my upline Ruby and my upline Diamond, and we were talking about, some of the people that we're looking at really, mentoring and really bringing up through the ranks. And, I was telling them a little bit about you, how we met up on Tuesday, and that you're a really sharp guy, that you're serious about this, you want to be able to do X, Y, and Z with it. And, they wanted me to reach out to you and see if we could set up a time that they could meet you over the phone, and then we could maybe put together a game plan and see what our next steps going to be." You're recording this, right?